Meeting call to order.
Thank you, President. Good evening, everybody. I request the President, Rotarian PHF Kritika Gupta, to confirm the minutes of the previous meeting.
The minutes of the previous meeting were circulated on our group and no questions have been raised regarding the same. Thereby, the minutes of the previous meeting stand confirmed.
Thank you. A very good evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's Rotary meeting. Today, we have a very important topic, which is the role of Rotary clubs in organ donation. And we have an eminent speaker on this, Rotarian Matthew Abraham. He is the Charter President, Rotary Club of Indore, Adarsh, District Chair for Organ Donation 24-25 Indore. I request our Vice President, Rotarian Hemlata Mandari ji, to please introduce our guest speaker of today.
Good evening, everyone. Rotarian Matthew Abraham is the Charter President of the Rotary Club of Indore, Adarsh, and served as District Chair for Organ Donation during 2024-25. With over 3 decades of professional experience, he began his career as an apprentice officer textile with the UP State Textile Corporation, a government of Uttar Pradesh undertaking. He currently works as a distributor for mutual funds and insurance products, a role he has held for the past 30 years. Beyond his professional pursuits, Matthew is deeply committed to community service. He is one of the founding trustees of the Lions Annam Raksham Foundation, which provides meals at MI Hospital campus in Indore, addressing food insecurity for patients and their families. Thank you.
Thank you, Hemlata ji. Now I request Rotarian Matthew Abraham ji to please take over and speak on the subject, and thank you for joining.
Good evening, friends. Respected Rotarian Lal Goyal Sahab and President and other office bearers and the fellow Rotarians from different parts of the country. So I am very happy to be a part of your mission to spread the awareness about the organ donation, because as you know, as compared to the other countries, our country is lagging in organ donation. And the main reason is that we are following an option-in method for organ donation registration. So most of the countries in Europe and other developed countries, they are following a opt-out option, whereas unless you register your non-willingness to donate organ, your organ will be used for the for saving other persons in case of your death in hospital and wherever it is useful. So, but we in India are following the opt-in option, where we will have to register or we will have to spread. And even if it is mentioned in the will, the organ donation will actually happen only after the written request of the close relatives. Because unlike the other countries, our system is that the custodian of the body is the close relative. In other countries, custodian of the body is the government itself. So government has the full authority also. So that is the main reason for the low number of organ donations, transplantation happening in India. So as you know, many people, and some figures say it is in lakhs, are dying in a year in India more for want of suitable organs. So some countries in are like France, Greece, Hungary, Singapore, Argentina, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, most of these around 24 countries are having the opt-out option. So that is the main reason for the successful transplantation of the organs in their countries. So as a Rotarian and the clubs, we can do a lot of things. Everyone knows that your club is exclusively for spreading the awareness about the organ donation and are doing a wonderful job. Periodically, without any variation, you are conducting the awareness programs, and it is spread in the live YouTube live also. So each and every person have an option to see it as and when at their as and when they are comfortable. So I appreciate the charter president and the entire team for doing this noble work. So I would like to share what we try to spread the organ awareness about the organ donation in India, in Indore, not only in Indore, because we have invited online online video competition of about 3 minutes video. The subject given was why I wish to donate my organs after my death. So there were some reasons behind this and we have not kept any limit of age, area, language, and anything, because if we have invited videos in even sign language also. Only the condition is that because we have scrutinized the videos with our help of the technical team and the medical faculties of MGM Medical College about the correctness of the videos. And these videos were given in our YouTube. And we kept the condition that in case whichever videos get the maximum viewership will be awarded with cash prizes. So we are happy to inform that most of the participants were youngsters and school-going children also participated abundantly. And one thing, because when a child is participating in a speech competition, the entire family involved in it. And sometimes even the teachers are also involved in it for their training and all. So organ donation has been discussed in their families, in their classes, and in schools also. And they also try to get maximum views. So they have sent the link to maximum people they know. So their videos were viewed by mostly their relatives and their friends. So in a way, it was a spreading awareness about the organ donation to their near and dear ones. So this we keep on. We plan to do it in almost every year, so that more and more people will be get awareness about it. Then the other thing we did is we have created a Rotary register of organ donors. Those who want to create donate organs, other than the public registration forms, we also created a register for organ donations, and we issued them a appreciation letter. So we are happy that many of the appreciation letters are kept in primary location in their visiting room itself. So it remains their family members and their guests also about the organ donation. So this we want to do every year. So maybe you are also maybe doing that, but this is one thing which we are very strictly following. And as you know, one reason for not having enough donors is that misconceptions are there. So we always try to get the videos from different influential people, including the religious leaders. So as you know that Sister Shivani of Shivani has also given a very nice video encouraging organ donation, and it is viewed by so many people. So such influential people, we also try to convince them, not only supporting them, but adding their commitment to do that also. So luckily, some other religious leaders, like some Catholic bishops, 3-4 Catholic bishops, have given their videos, and we are trying to get maximum videos from as far as possible. So, and you may also be a good help for us to get the videos from different personalities. As you know, Rotarian Lal Goyal Saab is having very high connections. Even I am very happy to know that Mr. C.V. Anand Bose, IAS, the governor of West Bengal, is also a close friend of him. Luckily, he belongs to our own taluka in Kerala. So, and luckily, we could enroll Catholic Diocese of Indore as a partner to spread organ donations. So they are also within their community, as well as for their priests and all, organ donation awareness classes are conducted. So because if a religious support is there, so it is easy for getting influence of the people. So I also have a request to each and everyone who has the good power to influence government authorities and all to make it opt-out option for the registration. So if you make a law like that, like the European countries and Singapore does, if the government also opt out, start the opt out system, so many or useful organs will be available in India also. One more request is that organ donation should be added as a subject in curriculum for the school and college, school level itself. So there was a study, some process was going on in 2023, but I'm not sure about the implementation of it. So let us try the influential Rotarians to contact the government authorities and get it. As we have Rotarian Lalsa was already mentioned, even just before the meeting started. So Mr. Rotarian Alok Singh is a very influential and very active Rotarian who is planning for a marathon to spread the awareness about organ donation in second week of December this year. And I'm very happy to know that Rotarian Lal Goyal sir also is coming to Indore to be a part and lead that marathon. So almost 2,000 plus registration is already done. And since the support from military and BSF and all are there, so we are expecting more than 3,000 participants in that marathon. So hopefully it will be one of very big success. And in between last year, some in association with some of the districts, we tried to have a by road advertisement about spreading awareness about the organ donation, but due to some unavoidable reasons, it could not happen. So let us try our best to do whatever best we can do for that. Actually, organ donation, I am not a medical person, so I understand organ donation in this way only, because while we were children, our growth was so quick and so fast. So normally our dress and which are in very good conditions were given to others for use. So it is like that. When we go out of this world, our our organs, which are really useful for the people, let it be used by others rather than wasting it in as ashes or as in the soil. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Matthew Abraham, for giving such a descriptive thing about the organs and work what people are doing in Indore. That is really remarkable, because I have seen personally that every week 2, 3 donations are taking place, and you all are so much involved. And I am also thankful to your district governor of 24-25, Rotarian Anish Malik, for creating a organ donation avenue separately. Otherwise, in Rotary, it is not there. Generally, they are keeping for eye and other things, not for organ donation. And that is a very, very good thing. Now, before I will open to others to ask the question, my first question to you is why the organ donation is not an avenue in the Rotary International Charter when we are suffering so much. The figure which I can tell you, official figure of NOTO is more than 5 lakhs people are dying every year. But this figure is also not correct, because only 15-16% of the revenue districts in India are having facilities to retrieve or to transplant organs. It means we are not covering 84-85% revenue districts, or in other words, approximately 80-85% population is not taking care of this. So the figure can be go up to 25 to 30 lakhs per year, which is very, very alarming. Okay, when Rotary has taken up a program like End Polio Now in such a big way, and people knows that polio was main problem was in developing countries like India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, etc. And Rotary succeeded in that. They have created funds for that and tied up with Bill Gates, etc. Why Rotary International is not taking up organ donation a serious matter, and why Rotary districts of Indian Rotary districts are, when we are the our district, I can say very proudly, 3141 last year was the maximum, the highest donor of in the TRF fund. When India is giving so much funds to the Rotary International, why the organ donation is not taken seriously by Rotary International or even Rotary districts in India, and why they are not taking up with Rotary International to keep a separate avenue, create a fund, and create the infrastructure in India. Then only the people can be saved. What is your opinion about this, Rotarian Abraham?
Sir, I will take it as my own mistake, because I was not in a position to convince our leaders. So with you and all the esteemed Rotarians, So I am very much sure that it will also be a part of very high importance for our Rotary International also. Because the problem is that we are not, because we and other Asian countries are the main victims of this lackness. So the issue is that we are not like pulse polio also. Polio also was not all of a sudden they all came to know about it. So people like you and me only mentioned about it to our leaders, and they understood the seriousness of the polio, and they have readily and happily accepted it. So like that, we should be able to convince our leaders, and I am sure they will definitely do the needful. Because when I was talking to some of my friends in USA and other developed countries, they're asking, you have a chair for organ donation? So because they, for them it is not, such things are not at all needed, because they are for needy organs are easily available there. So because most of the things are decided at the Western countries, Rotarians. So we need to um, inform and request our Rotary leaders to consider it as a main motto, one of the main mottos.
Okay, thank you very much. I am sure that with the cooperation of your districts and our districts and other districts, it should reach to the ears of the Rotary International, so that because that is very, very important. Now I am opening the for the questions to be raised by our members. Yes, I can see Professor Dr. Sudhir, Rotarian Professor Dr. Sudhir San wants to ask a question. Yes, Professor.
Thank you, Mr. Abraham, Rotarian Abraham.
Welcome, sir.
Ground level reality became clear, and you are doing a pioneer work in Indore. We must appreciate the dedication that you have shown and
Thank you,
the
sir.
inspiration which it brings for us. Uh, we have been thinking that the younger age students and individuals are the best ambassadors for our mission. And you have proved through your essay competition and YouTube competition that when the young person is writing an essay or creating a video, their family gets engaged. They want to encourage them. And then it is spread far and wide. You know, we sure will like that such initiatives happen across the country. You have taken the lead and we must follow. So I'll be traveling to a couple of places. I'll make sure I do it individually. But through your experience, we want to know which activities were fruitful and which activities were less fruitful, so that we are not reinventing the wheel in our mission.
Actually, sir, frankly speaking, for uh, conducting this competition, online competition, because we have given two cash prizes only, one of 10,000 and the other one was 5,000. So the cost involved in this spreading idea was very, very less. Because initially there was a discussion for uh, traveling in some big vehicles and all to different Rotary districts in the country, mostly in the excluding the southern part. That was the initial plan. So it was a very expensive idea. And as compared to that, this proved to be very less expensive. And since, as I said, since the family itself, entire family is being involved in that exercise of creating the video, because they are not sending us the first trial itself, because they must have trialed so many times, they must have taken so many videos, and the child also, or even because there were many others also. So all were repeating miraculously the same thing. because I still remember the Malayalam speech for which I got some prizes in my class 5, because that much it is registered in my mind. So I am sure that even though, because we were trying to get, initially we also had a debate whether to allow people below 18 to participate in this competition, because then we because initially the subject was that why I commit to commit to donate my organs after my death, after my life. So then, because a person below 18 is not supposed to give a commitment, or it is not legally valid also. So that is why we have changed the subject from commit to wish, because even a child can also wish to do whatever he wants. So we have changed that word. And if that, because see, now we should uh, give thrust on the ideas of the youth, because because India is such a growing youthful country, so that our many matters which were of the thinking of our generation and the youth next generation is totally different. So if they are convinced, so I think after maybe 10 years, the availability of more organs will be here in India also. And if we are able to convince our political leaders to encourage it, so things will, because in India, mostly people are influenced by political leaders and spiritual leaders. So if we can, and even film actors and all, so if we can get the support of these people, so I think it will be much easier for us.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Useful information.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Professor Dr. Sudhir Saran. Anyone else wants to ask the question, please unmute and ask. Before anyone will ask, I have one problem here, Rotarian Matthew. The Rotary clubs in India are giving more and more emphasis for dialysis center. Now they are opening the dialysis centers in those cities where existing dialysis centers are already there, and we know that the dialysis is not the cure for the kidney failure. It is just a temporary measurement. Why not dialysis center? At least in the Rotary, it should be passed that only those cities where there is no such facility, one dialysis center can be opened. The advantage will be when there will be long wait list, the people will definitely try to go for organ donation. Now, what is happening at present, the condition in India is that people think that dialysis is easy. The children feel that the parents should go for dialysis. Why they are worried about transplant? Because they have to give their own kidney and all these things. So don't you think that Rotary should take a decision, a change in policy decision, that only those cities like Mumbai or Indore, you have so many dialysis center, but still Rotary is giving the grants for the dialysis center because they feel that's an easy thing. They need not to do so much publicity and not to do something, and they get a good name, and the Rotary name is there on the dialysis center. But the fact is that these dialysis are totally against our organ donation program, because organ donation, we want to convince the people that, okay, for the time being, you can go for the dialysis till the kidney is not organized. Otherwise, a family can donate the kidney, even it is not matching. Now the swab system or the chain system are available. So why to encourage dialysis center in those cities where it is already existing? What are your views about this, Rotarian Matthew?
I'm totally agreeing with you, sir. Because I think, because we expect some good changes in our granting system also. So there are many things because issue because and there also because whoever gives the money, so it is also up to them to decide what is for which purpose they have to give. So हिंदी में कहावत है ना जो दान लेने का वाले के पास चॉइस नहीं है. तो but वैसा मैं even though I said so, at the same time we also know that it is also the same money which is given to them from our country also. So it should be. I also 100% agree with you that it should be mainly used for prevention rather than uh, treatment of the diseases. So we should also give some more trust on the preventive parts also.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes. Question. Yes, I can see. Rotarian Dr. Kamal Jain wants to ask a question. Yes, please, doctor.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
we are talking about dialysis. I would like to add that instead of starting a separate dialysis unit in the name of Rotary, from my experience, like from being this medical field, we should never go for a separate unit. We should always tie up with some hospitals, big hospitals, because it requires many backups. So, like if there is any corporate hospitals, we can tell them for tie-up that we will be donating 2 machines. You give us 1 dialysis daily free for our patient whom we will be referring. Like this tie-up should be made.
Very
So
good
the
idea.
cost factor decreases, because to maintain a dialysis center is a big thing. You need to have a very good person who is managing. Now at present, these are managed by this staff. They manage, but then that staff who is managing the dialysis center should be a highly knowledgeable person. Otherwise, what it happens, like our car, we don't go in a showroom for servicing and go to the local person. What will happen after 2 or 3 services? There will be so much of problems that again you have to go and spend too much of money. Same thing happens if you are in a corporate or a good setup. You don't have that, landing patients into the complications. This is a very important point, and we should take care of this point.
Yeah,
And,
your suggestion is very good, sir. And actually, it is already implemented in one of the hospitals in Indore. There is
Right, very
one
good.
hospital which is started during British's time. Name is Roberts Nursing Home, and it is owned by the government of India, Kerala, MP now, and the divisional commissioner is always the chairman of that hospital. And so Rotary has given so many items there: dialysis machines and blood bank, so many things. And it is there. The treatment is at a very low charges. I think the dialysis is done at 300 rupees or so. That is what I guess. And it is well maintained, also very well cleaned, because it is run. It is, even though it is a government hospital, it is managed by some sisters. So they are doing it in a nice way.
Okay. Thank you very much, Rotarian Dr. Kamal Jain. Yeah.
sir,
Let's
if
go.
we have a time, I will like to add some few more points.
Yeah, please.
Just Rotarian Matthews was discussing about the funding and all. Initially, we should, there is no, from my experience of last 10 years, we never have a shortage of funds. As far as where I am, now at present working with an NGO, I have never, received even a single paisa as a from our headquarters. But all our groups are doing so good projects. You will never find any, shortage of funds if you do this project. There are many, many big hospitals, they come forward, but we should have a team to do this. Our group should be aware that, organ donation, we have a how to connect with all our groups and tell them that is important. Awareness first in our group, Rotary groups all over India, that we have a separate group who will guide you how to do the projects on organ donation. This is very important.
Okay. Yes, Rotary and Matthew, you want to say something? Rotary and Matthew? I think his network. Rotary and Matthew, you are out of this thing. Anyway, when he will rejoin, Dr. Jain, my point was different. My point is why Rotary is funding the dialysis center in those cities which are already having a dialysis center, because dialysis center is not the cure. They should only give the funds to only those cities where there is not a single dialysis center is available. Rather, what they should do is that they should come out with a something more for organ donation thing. They encourage organ donation, and for that, which I wrote several times, that it should be the mobile operation theaters, or retrieval centers, which Rotary can fund easily, which can be headquartered in all the commissionerate of the you can say in any of the state. All the states are having commissionerate.
Sir,
So,
sir, what I think is other way. When our
yes.
group starts doing projects on this project on organ donation, our headquarters, our Rotary International will, I am sure that they will see to this. But first, our groups should take interest and start doing projects on organ donation.
No, you are 100% right. But the thing is, the others should take interest. The other day, 2 days back, on Friday, there was a meeting organized by one Rotary Club of Horizon, Mumbai Horizon, here at the club. And I went there. When I spoke about organ donation, you will be surprised to know that none of them were knowing about organ donation, and they were showing so much, they were rather, I must say, shocked to know about organ donation. And they says ki why no one has informed, because to be very frank, even in Rotary, until unless the awareness is not being created, or something directive will not come from the top, no one wants to take any initiative. We are taking initiative. We are asking for the district also to do something for organ donation. But I will tell you, this is a week which District 3141 is celebrating for that Rotary Service Week. They have kept today for eye checkups. They have done everything, all different avenues, but not for organ donation at all. Now, how you expect? See, eye checkup is okay. It is required, no doubt about it. But it's not a life-saving thing. Here, the condition is so bad. You know, Dr. Jain, what is the condition today? That people are not understanding this thing.
I am also in line with what you are telling. My thing is, sir, as you said just, that when you spoke there, nobody is aware of what is organ donation. So my thing is that first we should do something that our groups are made aware. Awareness in our Rotary groups all over India. That is very important. And once everyone starts doing project, one or two at least in a year, Rotary International will take note of that, and we will get what we want.
For that, I think we are trying.
Exactly, sir.
I can see Rotarian Matthew is already there now. Rotarian Matthew Abraham. Rotarian Matthew Abraham, you have joined. Are you there now? Okay, I think he's still his network is a problem there. What we can do is, see what we are doing. If you see the weekly bulletin which we are publishing now, the other day we had a meeting of our club membership development committee meeting, in which I also said that this bulletin, if anyone will read thoroughly, fully, from page 1 to the last, they need not to get any, because the first question which people ask me when they want to join, or when they even after become the member, that how we will know what is organ donation, how we can talk about organ donation. And now this magazine, if they read, then they will know each and everything about organ donation. And that's why I always ask all our members and I request them to send the articles, send something related to organ donation, authentic one, so that we can publish them. They will also do research. They can talk to the people. They can talk to the transplant doctors. They can talk to the patients. What are your experiences, etc. Yes, Rotarian Matthew Abraham, you are
Sir,
there.
one more thing, sir, small, one line.
Yeah, yes, yes,
Sorry,
please.
some
Sir,
technical issue was
sir,
there.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Yes, please.
sir, to start with, what we can do
Sir,
is,
luckily, our 100%
Ye-
members of our club.
Yes,
hello,
yes,
sir,
yes, we can hear you,
to
Yes,
Rotarian
sir.
start,
Abraham. One moment, Dr. Jan, let him say, then I will come
yeah,
back to you. Rotarian Abraham.
So luckily, our club, our club, 100% members are committed to do organ donation.
That is a very good thing which
Ah.
you have taken.
Even
But the
even those members who are joining, we ensure that they are registered for organ donation.
that is very good, Rotarian. But the problem in India, as you yourself said initially, the opt-in and opt-out system. This joining or this pledging the organs, anyone can do. But what is the use until unless the family consent is not there? Now,
Yes, exactly.
have you asked that your all the members of your Rotary club of yours, Indore, others, have taken the consent from their family members, and their family members above 18 have also pledged their organs or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have done that, and that is why many of our club members and even others have displayed their consent of organ donation commitment in the visiting room itself. So
Right.
that itself is a क्योंकि वो because that and इसमें मैं I am we are going to do one more correction and उसमें because earlier we were giving an appreciation letter from the district governor signed by the district governor and the district chair. So now in addition to that we are also making a PDF showing his desire to donate organs after his life and requesting his dear and near ones to help him to fulfill his desire. So there's something like that. So it will be a very eye opener for many because the once it is there and it is in their framed one there at home. So normally वो नहीं करते तो people will also ask them why
Yeah.
we have seen that in your house earlier. So they will
Right.
they are inclined to do it more.
That's a good idea. Yes, Dr. Jan, before I will go to Rotarian Ramnath Pradeep, you just make your point, then I will go to Rotarian Ramnath.
yeah, one thing, sir, to start with, we can do is, we all get the mails from Rotary International, right? So if that, it can be done like, the mail which we receive, there should be a one line in the bottom that if your group is interested in organ donation, we have a separate team. You give 4 numbers, contact them, they will help you.
Rotarian Dr. Jain, your suggestion is very good, but the thing is, Rotary, that is what I think you have joined a bit late. Rotary International is not recognizing organ donation as a very serious thing because, as Rotarian Abraham has mentioned, that this is not a big issue in Europe or developed country, even USA, although the USA system is same, opt-in system, but
Opt-in system is
there the
there.
donation rate is far more than India, far more. And that's why they are not bothered until unless our own Indian Rotary district, because organ donation crisis is maximum is in India, all over our world. Even the Saudi Arabia is better than India. Can you imagine? So when we are talking this crisis in India, until unless the districts, Rotary districts of India, which are so many districts, because Rotary, one more information which I am sure Rotarian Abraham will confirm, the number of members in India are increasing, Rotary members, while other countries it is decreasing. Is it correct,
Increasing,
Rotarian
exactly, sir.
Abraham? So when we are contributing more, why our say? Because nobody is taking up. Now I think we are taking up. Now the Indore district is taking up. Similarly, we will try to connect more and more districts, and we will try to achieve. Now I am joining. I want to give this chance to Rotarian Ramnath Pradeep, who is originally from your city, that is Indore, and
Oh, great.
he took me to Indore, and we had a long meetings with so many of your hostels, MGM, the Choithram Hostel,
Huh.
Jupiter Hostel, and one more hostel. And after that, we went to Ujjain also. And he knows many people
Yeah,
there. And
you
we
met
also have Dr. Verma, who is a very, very senior doctor, a retired doctor from MGM Hospital, a professor and head of the Department of Pathology, if I'm not mistaken, Dr. Rotarian Ramnath Pradeep. He was,
Yeah,
yeah, from
head of.
pathology department, very, very senior. So he's also our member. He is also there in the meeting. So Rotarian Ramnath Pradeep, and today we are lucky to have Rotarian Matthew Abraham, who was the district chair of organ donation last year. We met. I also met with him with your. At that time, he was district. He was elect DGE, district governor
Yeah,
elect,
correct,
Mr.
correct, correct.
Yes, yes.
Manish, Malik.
Anish Malik.
Anish Malik. So,
Yeah.
Rotary Ramnath Pradeep, what you want to say about this?
No, no, I tell you, I just finished the one program, and that was also international in the financial sector. You know, we are talking about Gift City, Ahmedabad. So there was a program of Gift City. Lot of international people were joined. So I am, so far the Rotary Club is concerned, I really fully agree with our president that there is a lot to do, because there is a lot of gap what we are saying, and a lot of gap what international Rotary also saying. There is a lot of things which can be done by local Rotary. The support from the local Rotary is very important role to play, so that we have been going, because our Mr. Goel, Rotarian Goel, Mr. Goel has been going from place to place, one place to another place. Indore also he has gone to 3 places. He has also, last year when we went to Indore, at that time we have suggested to have one tie-up arrangement, some MOU to be signed between Rotary Club of Organ Donation International and local Rotary Club of Indore, DG, but nothing materialized ultimately. This is almost about more than a year today. So there is a coordinated efforts are required between the Rotary Club itself. There is a lack of efforts on the part of the Rotary, local Rotary, wherever there is a Rotary Club is there. This requires a lot of pushing from the local Rotary.
Yeah, unfortunately, when Dr. Rotarian Lal Goel Sahab was here, I was in Atlanta for my daughter's marriage. So
Yeah,
even the time zone was so different. So we could not even talk in detail also. So district governor did call me, but we could not discuss much because it was the previous day of the marriage of my daughter. So I
no,
couldn't do much at that time.
sir, after that we had exchange, we had, after detailed discussion, we had exchange of MOU, draft MOU to be signed
Yeah, I
between two
think we
Rotaries.
can discuss on it, and I
And
am hopeful about that.
So on 13th of December, Rotarian Ramnath Pradeep is also coming to Indore. Okay, so we both will be there, and I'm sure that this visit of us will be fruitful. We can sign a. Already, I have sent one twin club agreement to Rotarian Anish Malik. He wanted that it should be signed before the before this walkathon on 14th of December. So you can, if you can coordinate with him, either his club or your club, whichever club, because then we can have more say of organ donation in your district. See, today the problem is that we can talk in our district, but if we have to talk and have some work done there, it is possible only when one of the local Rotary club join us. Is it possible
Yeah.
you can talk to our IDG, Rotary
Yes.
Malik, so that we
Yeah.
can find that?
Yes, yes, I will also talk to him.
Okay. Any other question? Anyone? Okay. Now, one more thing which I want to say about the youth. You said that curriculum and all these things, and you have done. See, the thing is, you have Rotary is having a very good system of interact and Rotaract clubs, which we have. But they are doing all those works which a Rotary club is doing, like some school, some painting of a school, or something which is a Rotary club is doing, or coming on Walkathon, etc., etc. My point is, why not we have a dedicated interact on Rotary Club for organ donation, for which if your club or your district give us the clearance, we can very well do the tie-up. We can start jointly a interact on Rotary Club, which will be dedicated, because as per the Rotary International laws, bylaws, any school or college can have 2 or 3 or 4 Rotary Club in a same college. But if we have a different motto altogether, then there should not be a conflict of interest. Do you agree with this? And if you think that it is a good suggestion, would you like to do something in that field so that we can have? Because the problem what we are facing, as our members always say, we have members from across the world, not only from India, other countries also. Now, if a person like Rotarian Hemlata Bhandari, she is in Chennai. Rotarian Professor Dr. Sudhir Saran is from Bangalore. Rotarian, our president, Rotarian PHF Ritika Gupta is from Mathura. Now, we have different places members are there. Now, what they will do there? We are meeting on online, but we require their engagement so that they will be also busy. They can also spread locally. Only then they will have the interest for Rotary Club, because otherwise it cannot function. And when the Rotary International has allowed e-clubs, when they have allowed to have the members from across the world, then they should allow us either independently to open the Rotary and Track Club all over the world ourselves, or any other clubs. Otherwise, they should see to it that we must have a tie-up, or the local clubs, as Rotary and Ramnath Pradeep said, until unless local clubs will not take this initiative, we are helpless to do anything.
No, actually, there is no limit of area, because our Rotary Club is in Indore, but one of our Rotary Club is in Ujjain. So area restriction is not there.
No. Ujjain comes under your district or not?
Ujjain comes
in
under
your
our district. Yeah.
It is your district. In district, there is no problem. See, we have started one Rotary Club at Agra with the permission from Rotary International Delhi, and our district governor recommended it. But unfortunately, the district at that present time, at that time, the district governor of the 3110, which is having the Mathura and Agra and all those things, he objected. He complained, without thinking that he is killing a Rotary Club which was dedicated only for organ donation, and that he has done in my opinion, it's a criminal act on his behalf, and that's why that Rotary Club has been suspended. Now this law has to be changed, because see, either you should not allow any club to have members from outside. When we have members from across the world, why we cannot start? And we are not doing something which is benefiting only Rotary Club of Organ Donation International. It is benefiting Rotary International, or the district where that particular club is situated. So that is the point.
I think you can write a mail to the RI president, and it can be solved.
But see, we have taken the permission from Rotary International Delhi office. They have given in writing, and then they backed out. It was not our mistake, neither our mistake of our district governor, because they come under the pressure from a district governor, okay, why you have allowed in my district, which is not correct. And then they says, we are sorry. I'm sorry is such a word that we can't help. Anyway, so thank you very much. Any other questions, please free to ask. President Rotarian PHF Ritika Gupta, would you like to ask a question about the role of Rotary to Rotarian?
No, thank you very much. The details shared were very, very interesting, and it definitely opens our mind as to how we can use Rotary for the cause of organ donation. So thank you very much, Rotarian Abraham.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Anyone else?
And it was very interesting and it was very nice participants. And thank you very much for the opportunity to talk about organ donation, which is in my heart.
One more thing which you were not there at that time I was talking. See, till the time we will not have organ retrieval centers in all the cities headquarter. Like I will tell you, we went to Ujjain. Ujjain comes under your district and it's not far from Indore. But it is far in the sense if there is a brain death there is no brain death declaration committee there, number one. Number two, nobody would like to send a brain death person to Indore to get the organs retrieved and then go take the body back for the cremation. That is not possible. But there is no organ retrieval center. So till the time it is not started that we will have those licensing, why not have a mobile retrieval centers stationed in all the commissionerate of India, not headquarter, district headquarter, let it be in a commissionerate so that the commissionerate that can cover the entire commissionerate which consists of 5 or 6 districts which can reach there. Like you have a license at Chothram Hospital or MGM Hospital or Apollo Hospital or Vishesh Jupiter Hospital. Anyone can have that mobile retrieval center funded by Rotary International, okay, by the grants which we are getting. And let that, which will cost about 1.5 to 2 crores rupees, which will go only for organ retrieval because it will be a licensed retrieval center. What do you think about that, Rotarian?
No, it's a very good idea, sir. It is a very good idea because government needs to give a permission for such a because now it is not available for a mobility is not allowed in that case. So because they are now because the government and everyone is doubting that organ donation, even that committees they are also looked at a doubtful eyes with a doubtful eyes. So to get a system on mobile is a big challenge, but let us try for that.
No, but if the Rotary clubs will take up this matter with the government, I know that your Rotary clubs are doing lots of work in Indore, and Indore is not that big city like in Mumbai, but you have very good connections with the government authorities there, even with the chief minister and the
Mrs.
government.
Dixit is there, Mr.
Dr.
Dixit.
Dixit now he's retired, but he's still influential for
He
all
was
this.
very helpful.
A
He
very
is a
good
very
person.
good gem of a person.
Yes. So in case if this thing is there, why not we will give such type of things a thought. And that's what I am saying. When we are coming on 13th and 14th of December, we would like to utilize that time for discussing this point along with the Rotary present district governor if he is available. Otherwise, even your IP, IDG, our Rotary Malik and you people, so that Rotary clubs can take up this seriously. At least Indore, which is leading in the Swachhta Bharat, is number one in India. Why not? It will also take a lead in for this mobile retrieval centers and other things, so that people will know that Indore is also doing this. What you say about that?
Yeah, let us try to get that with the help of Dr. Sanjay Dishit and other because Mr. Alok, Rotarian Alok also is having very good connections. So let us discuss that with him also when you are here.
But only thing is that at that time he will be very busy with his walkathon. He will not have time. But at least Dr. Dikshit and you and Mr. Malik or Rotarian Malik or whosoever, we have no problem. We can even extend our stay for a day. Ramnath Pradeep ji, we can extend. We can come back on instead of 14th. We can come back on 15th.
You give us the date. Whenever you want to come back, you can come back.
See,
Let us discuss let us have a joint meeting online with Rotarian Alok also, so that we can fix a bit.
Okay.
because it is a very good idea also. So he will also be easily convinced. He is now a warrior for organ donation.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. That's from my side. Over to you, Inspire Secretary Dr. Ruby Agrawal.
Thank you for an interesting section. I request Rotarian Ramnath Pradeep ji to please give the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much, Dr. Matthew, Rotarian Matthew, because I came very late, so I had no occasion to hear your full presentation. But I am really very happy that you have given your time to come and have the interaction with us. And as Rotarian Goel has already told, we are all coming to Indore, and Indore being a center for organ donation, a lot of work is being done in that particular center. I think whatever suggestion has been made by our Rotarian Mr. Goel can be discussed, and we can arrive at certain things where we are also very keen. So thank you once again to everyone, and to Rotarian Matthew, once again to you having come to join the today's deliberations. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and looking forward to meeting you in Indore.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Meet. I would.
Yeah.
Thank you.
President.
Meeting is thereby adjourned.